Welcome to Pokemon Let's Play Retrospective. And today we are going to do one of the partner missions. We are just gonna go back to the Pokemon League. I hope we have enough repels. I think 14 are enough. Oh, forgot. It will be a really annoying mission. That much should be clear. Because when we go, there's fog, and fog is one of the worst things in Generation 4. And we are partnering with this girl, it's Maylene. She has an Arcanine and she wants to go where we can find everyone's favorite Pokemon, Shaming. Sadly, we cannot do the event mission. I hope we can still clear things up here until then. If I find a way where we can still do the Shaming mission and also other missions, and then I will show you guys. Mainly because of Linux testimony that things don't work out as they should. Oh, there's a tank. Did we talk about the Metagross? I don't recall much about Metagross, but it has a myriad of sets this generation. And because of the physical special split, it can finally use a physical psychic type move in Zen Headbutt. It has Bullet Punch for Pirate now, so it doesn't need to invest much on speed, but Explosion is still a viable option. Explosion, Meteor Mash, Earthquake, Rock Slide, still moves you might want to use on your Metagross. And now it also has Thunder Punch, it has Ice Punch, it has Stealth Rock to use. The Agility set is still viable. And you can trick Iron Ball. Iron Ball is also useful if you want to use a Trick Room set. And a Trick Room is that you can outspeed pretty much even some of the slowest Pokemon. There's also a Choice Scarf set Metagross, because Metagross can learn Trick. It can learn Pursuit. And in Ubers, still some of these sets are still seen play, but at Smogon these sets seem kinda outdated. I'm not sure if I should talk about them. Any unique attributes not mentioned. Metagross still has 95 special attack. You could consider a special Metagross set even if Smogon does not specifically recommend it, because the physical attack is so strong and you have plenty of coverage. Still learns Grass Knot, Psychic. Flash Cannon might not be the move you want to go for. A Hidden Power. Oh, Gyro Ball is a move, maybe for a slower set. Yeah. Metagross special moves for the smallest than I anticipated. Signal Beam, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind. There are options, maybe not as big as I recalled that to be. How is it? Oh yeah, we are in an area with frogs, that's why don't hit our move. Why these Pokemon don't have much damage. And just, I was looking at the analysis, so I did not pay much attention on what's going on the screen. Well, let's talk about Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan, because it's a fake out user, I assume it has some use. Okay, it's Yu. Let me just do this first. It got Strappy this generation, so it can hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves. Also you could run Return, Double Edge, Fake Out hits ghost types, so it's really appealing. It also learns Sucker Punch, which is massive, does massive damage. Could run Earthquake if you want. Sub Punch set is really appealing, substitutes Focus Punch. I think that's pretty much, you are already covered a lot with just these moves. But Kangaskhan can learn a lot. Aqua Tail can learn Aerial Ace, but you don't teach Aerial Ace to Kangaskhan. Crunch could be a possibility, not this generation, probably. Yes. Dark types still resisted by Steel types, and there's no much Dark type moves are not as spammable as you would anticipate. Still, Ice Punch is possible, Fire Punch is possible, Thunder Punch is possible. And that's pretty much it for Kangaskhan. There's Ludicolo. Yes. Let's switch into Kamikaze and Brave Bird say Ludicolo. Sadly, because of the frog, we might not hit our Brave Birds, which we actually want to hit. We hope we do. Nice solid one hit KO. Kangaskhan is still confused and it hurt itself. This is always nice. And we can close combat here. In regards for best generation, not counting Mega Kangaskhan, I think this is still Kangaskhan's best generation. I did a mistake. Can we correct this? We cannot surf, but there's still a path, so I don't know what Pokemon are beat us here. Let's repel. We found a rare candy. Like I said, these can come in handy later on. Labyrinth. Found another Ultra Ball. At this point we don't necessarily need more balls, because we are not gonna catch anything. Okay, we can move this away and can challenge these trainers. I don't like the battle trainers well and frog, but we really need some experience. We are training the Pokemon so we can get another chance at the Pokemon League. It will be more powerful than the one we faced last time. can go for Flames and Ice Beam on this Giratina. The Mukro can be hit with pretty much anything literally, and Arcanine has Thunder Fang, if I recall. Okay, this Mukro has Feint attacks to tank damage us, and this Outrage managed to take hit Arcanine. It has, wow, that's a lot. That's crit. Let me hit this Ice Beam. Nice. And sadly we get some attack IVs, we don't really want this. Firefang should do decent damage. I don't think it will one hit because 60. Wow, it actually did one hit kill it. It's a might of Arcanine, or the frailty of Mukro. There's not to talk about thought to. We can one hit kill this Gibite with Ice Beam if we manage to get a hit. I don't need a helping hand for that. And we could go for another one, this time for Sato, because we will be fully healed. It doesn't matter if we go for Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. I don't know, meSprint, will it get some mini boost? I hope not. Amazon's future side. I think this won't hit. Agility for +2 at speed. Did you need to agility just to give us a helping hand boost? Nice, we took down Xatu. Joe is no challenge for us. Okay, we cannot fight, but there are some psychic type traits we can fight. Let's see what they have. Dusknoir and Chimeco. Now I'm Warrior right? I have nothing for Chimeco, I think. This Dusclops seems to be their biggest threat, and we both missed our attack. Shadow Ball from Chimeco, super effective damage. That's basically nothing. Fire Punch, okay, that's troublesome. Wow, that did jack shit. That did less than the attack from Chimeco. But I guess super effective damage goes a long way. Shadow Punchy! At 40 base power. No, it was 60. Still did less. Helping Hand Psychic can take down this Dusclops. We wasted quite a lot of Psychic PP. From this range, I think anything can take it down. Do I let Arcanine handle this? Let's Thunderbolt the Chimeco. Atomic Thunderbolt. Survives, that's impressive. But we took down the Dusclops. Shadow Ball. It really wants to take down my Mesprit, okay. It's still hanging there. Extreme Steel coming clutch. what's next. But how many she has 3 Pokemon. Hound, Haunter. Let's go with 1 hit KO. It should be, unless it's Focus Sash or some nonsense. Next up is Gengar. Again, we go for Shadow Ball. Helping Hand. Is this appreciated? Yes. meSprint, sprinting to the next level. What do these two have? Girly and Brandon. Heracross and Fortress. Fortress is another bug steel type, really good rapid spinner. For a while it was so intimidating, and like it sets up toxic spikes, it sets up normal spikes, it sets up Stealth Rock. It can rapid spin. It's a hazard setting rapid spinner. Earthquake for fire types. 90 base attack is still really powerful. It can explode. This thing is insane, and it has only one weakness, which is fire. So what people used to do, I don't know if they are still doing it, is just use Fire Blast on Pokemon like Aerodactyl that has awful special, just to hit this thing for super effective damage. It also has payback because Fortress is relatively slow but really bulky. 75 HP is not impressive, 68 speed shielded defense is also not impressive, but it has good typing and 140 base defense. There, so it can take advantage of payback. It will move last because 40 base speed, so it hits hard with 120 base power and payback. You can afford running Rest on it if you want Protect. You can run Gyro Ball because Stab, and it can boost into a lot of, can get a lot of mileage out of it with high base power. Because it's so slow and your opponent is most likely really fast. It's the faster your opponent, the more power it has. Ubers also use Fortress because its defensive profile is just that good. It can also use Magnetize, but I would not really think about Magnetize on this thing. It has other utility. You can use Toxic, you probably won't substitute, you might use Rock Slide for certain targets. Certainly you don't need it. I was checking if it had Thunder Wave, but it said it doesn't. Or luckily it doesn't, depends on your perspective. On what you think this should have or should not have. It's really annoying back then. Has it become more manageable? Perhaps. Well, that's how it is. Pretty good Pokemon. we almost out? I think we are. Yeah, this is the exit, I think. Here from here we can explore a little more. If we want to, we can just get on the bike and just go further and see what exists here. We can go to Shaman's location just for the because we are exploring. And lastly, it evolves into Shiftry, but we talked about Shiftry already, so I'm gonna just clean it up, clean holes by beating the crap out of this thing. And what we could do next, I'm thinking, do we challenge some gym leaders? Or do I do a separate recording? Gyarados Intimidate doesn't do much, but we get another attack. More attack IVs, and attack IVs we don't really want on Mesprit. And perfectly honest, I don't want attack IVs on my Heatran as well. Attack IVs are not bad on Heatran, but it kinda gets annoying. Because it wants more special attack. Let's see, what's this? Upgrade. Here you get another upgrade. Let's see what this old man has. Armando, and he has Muk. So Muk this generation is okay, I guess. Doesn't have too much to offer. So because of the physical special split, it lost physical sludge bomb, but you can still use a curse poison jab set with Brick Break, Ice Punch, Explosion, Shadow Sneak, Crest. You can run a choice band set with Gunk Shot, Focus Punch, Ice Punch, Explosion. You can run a Sub Punch set. It can learn Payback, and because it's slow, it can take advantage of it. Let's Thunderbolt this. A tank set with Pain Split. I think that's pretty much it. It can learn Fire Punch if you want to use that. Fire type moves are always nice to have. It can learn Thunder Punch as well. You can slap Toxic on it, you can sleep Talk. I would not use a Rest Talk set because Poison is such an awful stab move. Lots of immunities and Pokemon resist it. Yeah, we can't do it KO this Lickitung. Nice. I think there was a glitch with this guy, but I don't remember what it was. And I don't intend to do any glitches anyways. I don't think there are any noteworthy glitches. Let's Thunderbolt here because we don't want to waste a lot of PP. Hitmonlee, we talked about Hitmonlee. Can Psychic that, so. Let's endure. Let's simple. Okay, Carl, we defeated. Take care of you. Let's see what this guy has to offer. A lot of Pokemon we managed to encounter. Aerodactyl. I think we... Did I talk about Aerodactyl? It's one of the best lead Pokemon. Insane speed. Insane attack. Like, by Gen 2 standards. Gen 4 standards. 130 speed. 105 attack. It's one of the standard leads. Stealth Rock, Taunt, Stone Edge, Earthquake is usual lead. If you have Rock Head, you teach it Double Edge, otherwise you teach something else, because Aerodactyl has a wide move pool. And Fire Blast for specifically for Fortress. Despite Fortress and Aerodactyl learning Fire Fang, it's usually better to just throw Fire Blast on it and call it a day. You can teach it Roost, Substitute Roost, Rock Slide. There's a few things you can do. This can use a Power Herb Sky Attack set. It can learn Pursuit. Yeah, but mostly you go for a lead set. The most popular set is the lead with Taunt, Earthquake and Stone Edge. Other sets, of course, viable. Seadra becomes Kingdra. Kingdra is pretty powerful this generation, especially because it's a Dragon type and Dragon types got really buffed. It has 85 speed, 75 HP and everything else is basically 95. Now Runner's spec set with Hydro Pump, Surf, Draco Meteor and Dragon Pulse. That's a set actually. And hidden power of your choice is probably fire, so this is they can get. Shaman. Do we have anything noteworthy here? No, we can surf here I think. Or want to. Before I look at the special sets, other special moves Kingdra can learn. Obviously it can learn Ice Beam. Really appreciated move on Kingdra, despite it being redundant with its Dragon type moves. There are Kingdra sets that set up. Kingdra is so bulky, it can set up its rain for itself. It has Swift Swim, so it outspeeds almost everything and one-shots them. Let's repel here again. Did I miss this guy? Yeah, I did. How did I manage to do that? Physical sets, Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Outrage. Kingdra does like to use Rest Talk or just use Rest with Chesterberry. It can learn Signal Beam, which is nice. It can learn Yawn. This Kingdra is seen in Ubers because of Swift Swim and being a Dragon type that outspeeds other Dragon types in the ring and hits really hard. I'm just looking if there's anything else, but Kingdra does so much so well with just these few moves. I don't think it really needs a lot more. You can just slap Dragon and Water and it does everything it needs to do, usually. But there are people that use Hidden Power Electric, Hidden Power Fire, or Ice Beam. And Dragon Dance is not too bad. And under Rain, Kingdra is a menace. Even if the mixed sets is a thing, even you can invest in bulk, you don't need to invest much into speed. Kingdra is that bulky. Then if it's raining, it just outspeeds almost everything. A Drowsy becomes Hypno, and Hypno is probably one of the most disgusting Pokemon in this game. In terms of lore and design. As a mono psychic type with Forerun or Insomnia, but also good Hypno sets rely on you having the event Drowsy, which has Wish, and or the Baton Past Hypno from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So it would take advantage of Protect for Wish sets. With Psychic and Seismic Toss or Thunder Wave, the Baton Pass set would Baton Pass, Calm Mind, Nasty Plot, Substitute, or just use an offensive Nasty Plot set with just Psychic and Grass Knot, but it will always have Substitute in a boosting set. That's probably... it's so outclassed, you don't really want to use anything else, I think. Alakazam. This guy has Alakazam. Let's see if we can use Shadow Force and knock it out. It's another boost. Hopefully we can take it down now. Nice, one hit kill, because the power difference is that high. But this is special attack B, so I'm happy with that. Let's see what this guy has. It's another psychic trainer. Hopefully something we can take advantage of. Misdreavus. Do I hard switch into... yeah, let's hard switch into Kingdra and Giratina. We take a Shadow Ball. What does a lot? I guess it makes sense because we are ghost types and it's super effective against us. Power Gem, we dodge that, and Shadow Force right in the face. Nice. What's up next? Haunter, I think we Shadow Force again, but maybe Haunter is a lot faster. I think even faster than Misdreavus, so we go for Son Goku and take this Dark Pulse. I was expecting Shadow Ball, but this is better, this does less damage. Like far less damage. There's nothing here anymore, I think. We pretty much explored it completely. Unfortunately. We could backtrack here. Now that we can surf without worries. Yes, repel. We will run out of repel, I think soon. This place, everywhere it looks the same. No, we don't have the luxury of having 2 Pokemon from and constant recovery. Astrodon and Swalot. Swalot is awful. I bet it has a I bet it has a set for can Jen's energy ball this Gastrodon or you, I mean. Let's see. Swalot. What do you have? This thing is so bad. It has 100 HP, 83 in both defenses. That sounds good. Its attack stats are 73. Yeah, it has a use set. It can learn Anchor, it can learn Yawn, it can learn Pain Split. You can teach it Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Gunk Shot, Earthquake. You can run a Rest Talk, Sassy set. Sassy set, not Sassy. Where did I get that from? Let's fly here. It can learn Explosion, which can come in handy. It can also learn Counter. Destiny Bond. Don't know if you want to use that. Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Shockwave. Probably not Solar Beam. Thunder Punch is possible. And the lower the base power of the attacks, that worse, I guess. Let's see what sent out next. Electrode. No, Electrode is an interesting case because it's really fast. It's an AU Pokemon, obviously. It has 140 speed, 80 special attack and 50 attack. Why do I count the attack stat? Because the thing learns Explosion. So you want to see if you can take advantage of it in some way, and the rain supporter set is nice. It can set up rain, then explode, or use the rain to spam thunder. It's fast enough to spread paralysis with. It can taunt, it can thunder wave, it can use hidden power ice or water. Charge beam set is a possibility. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Mirror Coat, really niche if you want to take advantage of that, but pretty much that's the limit what you can do with this Pokemon. We got level 64. Sadly we didn't manage to hit it with anything useful. Beedrill, I think we talked about Beedrill. It's probably using just Endeavor spam. Endeavor, it can use a sword dance set, it can learn X as a poison jack, as you can see. I don't know why you would use that. Brick Break is an option. Baton Pass is XD exclusive. And Toxic Spikes if you want to spread that around. I guess that's most you can do with Bedew. I will just flamethrow it and go for Shadow Force on Swalot, because the Shadow Force just ignores Protect, and we want that. Sadly we haven't hit a single flamethrower on this thing. I'm not worried about Swalot because it can protect. The problem is the haze, the fog. It's awful. Finally we hit the Shadow Force. But he still has some Pokemon. Ninetales, okay. I guess we keep close combat, Dragon Dark Pulse. I didn't know Ninetales can learn Dark Pulse. After this match, I think I will just go for Escape Rope. Extra Sensory. Unfortunately, this will probably take out our Goku. Okay, we brought it down to range. If you can just hit pretty much anything. Nice, we got a return off. Just one more and then we get out of here. Magnezone, okay, this is fire spam, this thing will die. Flamethrower or Plume. The problem with Lava Plume is we also hit ourselves. But we managed to break through it. Explore a little bit. These items may be useful. Leftovers, definitely. Who do we give leftovers to? meSprint, maybe? Let's consider it later. Yeah, let's just escape. That was a wild ride. After healing we can just get our rematch against TBS. Sucks to wrap out the episode. Oh, you cannot battle him yet? Oh yeah, it's always Saturday and Sunday, I guess. Let's start with Maylene. Yeah, let's beat all of them. Generally the rematch. Heatran we talked about. See, this is how it works. You break Slash with Fake Out and then you try to one hit KO later. If they set up hazards you can clean up. Especially with Technician it's really useful. But Intimidate has its own utility. There's Breloom. You one hit KO Breloom with Psychic. We are just prepared by having a really powerful legendary in our disposal. My champ sadly gives us attack IVs, but it's fine. I survived Stone Age. I think that's because of its ability. No guard, it will hit guaranteed and it does have high crit rate. Let's Thunderbolt here. Nice Lava Frog, got even stronger, but we don't want it to learn Fight Spin. Next up is Lucario. For Lucario I don't have anything specific. Let's go with Powerful Stab. Is this range? Nope, not yet. Let Son Goku handle this one. Goes for another extreme speed. And Flamethrower right in the face. And next up is Medichan. Fire Blast here. This should be enough. But it isn't. A jump kick. It's Flamethrower finished off. We have now Ember boosted Flamethrower. So that should do a lot of damage. And with this we defeated Maylene. We can go for Trash Wake. I'm curious what he has to offer. I think he leads off with a Sharpedo. And he does. Indeed. It's Thunderbolt here. Or Night Slash, it's faster. But I did underestimate him. And let's go for Separate the Spirit alive. Don't want attack IVs on a Mesprit anyways, because we just cleaned all the IVs from its attack IVs it has, and that took a lot. There are so many trainers with attack IV Pokemon. Look, another one, Gyarados, gives 2 attack IVs. Gyarados will be troublesome. I think I will sacrifice Doof, so we can hit with our with neutral IV Brave Bird. And then we come in, be intimidated. I could have just U-turn to get some chip damage. I didn't think about that. Let's go Brave Bird. As I expected, 2-hit kill. Gyarados is really bulky, so it makes sense. Yeah, again in a KO range. Floatzel might pick us up. For this we can just revive meSprint, so it can take it down after Kamikaze dies Aquajet. This is what I was anticipating. I think even without Aquajet it would outspeed us. But now we can finish it off with Brine. This move for in-game use by your opponents is really good, because you will use Revive, recover half your health, so it's always reliable Hydro Pump damage for half HP Pokemon. There's Quagsire. For Quagsire with Energy Ball. We are prepared pretty well for this kind of situation. Last but not least is Ludicolo. Psychic. And with Energy Ball he takes us out. Now we have a few things we can do. We can just switch to Goku and go for close combat. The interesting thing is we have... Okay, it survived. What's this? Energy Ball. Now, Giratina, we can go for Shadow Force. Let's Shadow Force. Ice Beam. Can we take this? You have less defenses than we would be alternative for, but we takes that easy. Because 150 HP, base HP goes the wrong way, we can take down this Volkoner. Also, Glacier's Orb boosted stab moves. Nice. We destroyed him. For the electric one, we need to be at full health, I feel. For this, I will just kill our team. And after we have finished this match, I will end the recording session. We are now at the level 66 range. For the Pokemon League we need to be about 77. So it's still a lot more we need to go. Volkoner, start off with Jolteon, that's fine. meSprint, Energy Ball should be the way to go. Gets a special attack boost. That seems like a solid 2-hit kill. Okay, Jolteon defeated. Next up is Luxray. Yeah, let's go for Psychic again. Unstab Crunch. How much does it do? He easily takes that. Lantern. We have Energy Ball for Lantern. It probably won't one-hit KO it, but getting a lot of damage is already nice. Signal Beam. I anticipated that much. Let's see if we can finish it off with close combat. Nicely done. Next up is Raichu. For Raichu we just Fire Blast, I think. Raichu is relatively frail. The Fire Blast should be enough. Modest, level 64. Not quite. Guess I underestimated that bulk from Raichu. Goes for Charge Beam. To get a special attack boost, yeah. this we finish off his second Pokemon, second to last Pokemon. Its last one is Bibarel. It's on the punch, can we take it? I hope we can hit it after we take it, if we take it. Because now we have Blaze boosted, Charcoal boosted, Fire Blast. It's level 65, but still. It should one hit KO and it does. I think this is a good way to end this recording session. Thanks for watching. We'll see what we can do next time. Goodbye.